Let's do odd.
We do odd first. Okay. And you mentioned it. He's a transfer from Cal. He only played in 7 games for Oklahoma, and so this was one of those. He was a graduate transfer, so obviously a pretty bright kid to be graduating from Cal and then moving on. Yeah. He was invited to the Senior Bowl. But you got to go back and watch him play like at Cal in like 23, 24. Those are the last 2 seasons. I mean, have been just kind of a waste because of injuries. But this guy has some explosiveness. He does have some reliability as a pass catcher. The burst, the acceleration. He's got some start quickness. It's pretty impressive. I like kind of was watching him, the patience that he was able to show, and then he kind of puts it into another gear. He's kind of able to split creases, and the defenders were kind of struggling to react to him a little bit there. Yeah. I thought the vision was really good. And so, cause he could see it and then he would go again. This is all mainly stuff he was doing at Cal, but he kind of runs through arm tackles. You can use him all over the formation as a pass catcher. The pass protection's a work in progress for sure. But he's got some willingness, but man, he gets just overextended, and it's a kind of a problem there. But he had a shoulder injury at Oklahoma, and he had ankle problems at Cal. There's something we kind of need to be worried about here a little bit with this player. But that went for 5'11", 208 is what I had him at, and I did put him in the 5th round. I had to go back on the production. Somebody might like this guy because he does 2 of the things that a running back's supposed to do really well. Mm-hmm. So probably 5 is probably too low on him, but I couldn't elevate him into the guys I have at the 3 and the 4 to be able to put him in that spot. So I stuck him in the 5th round.
Yeah, Brian, you have to go back to the Cal film for sure. In the Cal film, he showed some quickness and some balance and some ability to kind of break tackles a little bit. I thought one of my biggest issues with him was I thought he kind of ran himself into a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? I thought he would like do a lot of bouncing, and people would catch him in the backfield, or he would think that he didn't see something as well, and he'll try to work outside, and they'll just catch him outside. That ultimately means vision and patience to me. I didn't think that he had a great deal of that. This is just Cal, by the way. We just talking about Cal right now.
Yeah, this is where I think you and I differ a little bit, because I was watching and I'm sorry, I just should let you finish. My apologies.
No, please, go ahead.
I did see a guy, because that start quickness. It was like it would develop and then he would go. It's kind of like he would take the ball and he was looking and then go. And maybe that's what I was seeing. Maybe the vision's not what it is. I think the patience part of it's probably better than the vision part of it. If I had to circle back on that.
Yeah. And, he does have tape at Oklahoma, but you got to be very thorough and, meticulous with it. He may get 4 carries here, 8 carries. I think he
averaged 3 yards a carry. Yeah, he averaged 3 yards a carry, I think, at
Brian,
Oklahoma.
So I'm watching him at Oklahoma, and I'm only looking at what he's doing at Oklahoma. I just feel like he kind of regressed a little bit. And Brian, tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think he got hurt. I just think he got benched in general.
Yeah, it was weird. The shoulder thing was a issue. And then you read in, and he's kind of like, you read in and it's like, well, now he's 13. And how does this guy go from a 1,300 yard back to 13? So there might have been some issues along the way that you're pointing to, VOCH, that are absolutely right.
So now I'm going, all right, so what's up with the consistency? What's up with the, you know what I mean? Like he doesn't look like when he was running the ball, he doesn't look as quick as he did at California. Right. He didn't, he didn't have some of the same, balance or whatever, right? And Brian, this made me think about last year, Gordon. So you remember Ollie Gordon, the running back from
sure did. Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State. He's with Miami now.
Yeah.
Is this a similar type situation to where the placing is bringing down the value or whatever? Because look, regardless, right? If I just look at him as a running back, just only as a running back, he's still not as good as some of the guys that we've watched previously. I'll still take those guys, right? But what got him benched has me kind of worried. You feel me? So it's just a bunch of question marks around him. I don't get a chance to figure that out. And look, it's not like a Krosky Maris situation where you played a whole bunch of New Mexico, you get to Arizona, and now you just can't play. Like, nah, he played. Yeah. He just got benched for whatever reason. So that's a lot of mystery for me, Brian. I don't really want to get into him all that much. So I got him in the 5s, and the more running backs that we watch, he might be an extra. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, fair assessment. There is ability there. You just don't know if you're going to get it out of him. So we'll see how that plays.